What's up, guys? How's it going? What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome. Blue Foundation, Green Giants, and Deep Red Alliance to another Deep Reds episode. I appreciate you guys hitting the like on the way in. Thanks for doing that, and thanks to any new subscribers to the channel, helping us get to 5,500 subscribers. We have been on a tear. Thanks for all the support, you guys. My mouth's a little numb today. Had to visit the dentist yet again for a second appointment in the past month or so. But we got some deep reds to talk to you about. We got a lot of deep reds today. Got a ton of deep reds. Look at this. How many pages? 1, 2, 3. Looks like the market's just getting redder and redder. But you know what's not getting red? Let's go into the gains in the past 24 hours. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Foundation is always right. This is the worst show with the best community, and the future is bright. Let's freaking go. Fly Kiwi in the house. How you doing? Silver Days in the house. AM Wood in the house. Let's see what the chat was talking about here. Let's see. You can't let the sun get to you. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, man, we got a long chat. You guys were chatting it up for a good bit. El Prey, appreciate you, man. Hey, El Prey, appreciate that, man. Thanks for a great shouting out the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks for saying we're doing a good job over here. I mean, it's the community, really, but they keep us in line. Right? We got a room full of blue wrenches and green giants. What else can we do? Ribbit. Oh, man. Bravo, Base Patsy. Dude, 2 cryptos that this channel has been talking about. And one, thanks to Base Patsy, TIBBIR. Shout out to you on that TIBBIR call, man. TIBBIR looking fantastic. TIBBIR looking like it's on its way to 42 cents, right? We know the answer to life is, and everything is 42. If you guys have seen, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But what's the second crypto? 2 cryptos that have been leading in the past month on the Blue Crew list. TIBBIR and XPX. Good to see XPX getting closer to 0000400s. It was at 0000389 or 0000385. The last time I saw, I mean, that's still early days. It's still 000s XPX. But, once again, we don't like talking about cryptos once they start going from the deep reds into the big greens, but we're not in the big greens just yet, but it's getting greener. It started to get green from the hourly up to the 90-day, but we still got it down on the yearly, so it's still a pretty good deep red, but could be retracements to come. I just need some dry powder. Yeah, Bags has over 1,000 vids saying tomorrow, 2 sayings. What's up, man? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Base Patsy. Great call right there, dude. I sold everything at a loss. Okay. Every day is different and new info comes in. We must reassess our positions. Exactly, man. Psychohistory doesn't, psychohistory adjusts and is adaptable, right? Just like Harry Seldon's plan in the foundation. Official Ribbit Capital token letter. Shout out to you. Gotta love it, dude. TIBBIR is killing it, man. TIBBIR has been killing it. Shout out to the Base Patsy gracing us with his presence. We might have to call you the TIBBIR King, dude. We might have to evolve you from the Base Patsy to the TIBBIR King. What's up, XRP King Duck? Appreciate you guys. Guys, once again, hitting the like helps bring the chat together, helps bring, boost the algorithm. The algorithm only recognizes action. So I appreciate you guys subbing and any new subscribers to the channel. What's up, humble servant? Appreciate you. I am the humble servant to the chat, man, to the community here. I mean, never telling you guys what to do, never financial advice, just always freaking bullish and always looking for deep reds and good opportunities. And like I said, man, we got 3 pages. Look at this, dude. This is terrible. Look at that. Look how red this market has gone. We got 2 pages to flip through here. Here we go. All right, so on the big gains of the past 24 hours, how about we get started, y'all? We got all the usual suspects in here. It seems like giving you guys a heads up when we're streaming gives you guys a chance to set up before the stream starts and doesn't catch you by surprise. I appreciate that. The humble, yeah, we're the humble. Yeah, there we go, 50 Cent. Hell yeah, 50 Cent. Dude, 50 Cent has been awesome, man. Shout out to you, dude. So hopefully Bishop Thomas or Chris has issues, or one of the Green Giants sprinkles a little love in the chat, and hopefully 50 Cent can get a taste of what it's like to be a Green Giant, man. Shout out to everybody. You guys are amazing. Always good times and good vibes. Let's get into it, though. Big gains in the past 24 hours for the Blue Crew list. SQT, subquery token, man. We saw it go to the 00 ranges, come back down to the 000s, right? And we were saying, hey, we've already seen that it can break that seal. It's broken that seal again, 88% down for SQT. And then we got Bless, the Bless token, new kid on the block on this one. Watch out for it, you know. With new cryptos, the volatility is crazy, right? So we just chip in if we want to set up a position and we like what that crypto is doing, but we don't go all in. We don't go freaking ham, right? Because you just don't know what direction this crypto can go just yet. But Bless token at 4 cents, 26% up. Not bad in the past 24 hours. And then Iron Fish. Guys, Brian Armstrong has publicly announced that they did this in March. I should have known this, right? I should have known this, or maybe that's why we got it, put Iron on the Blue Foundation list to begin with, right? Iron is at 25 cents right now, plus 24%. Dude, Iron Fish was acquired by Coinbase for Base to be the privacy layer for Base. Iron is a major sleeper. Iron's a major sleeper amongst those privacy cryptos. You have Brian Armstrong publicly saying they acquired them, dude. So this is Brian Armstrong's freaking blockchain project right here with Iron at 25 cents. Man, my lip looks so freaking crazy on the video here, but it is what it is. We went to the dentist, guys, so we're a little bit numb, but we got to give you the deep reds while we can. So only 3 gainers really in the past 24 hours. I only bring up cryptos that have made like maybe at least 25 or, you know, plus % gains. I try to always give you the top gainer on the list, and today it was SQT in the past 24 hours. I do like subquery token and its connections, not sleeping on that project at all. Quentin Miller in the house, appreciate you guys. Yeah, guys, thanks for hitting the likes. It helps us out tremendously, helps us keep doing what we're doing here. We're trying to get to 5,500 subscribers. We're trying to moonshot this channel, you know, trying to help out as many people who don't have freaking too much dough, right? We're not trying to make you jump through hoops and have to access our Patreon to get the deep reds that we're providing in these videos, because you know what, crypto is for everybody, and it should be, and the elite don't want it for everybody, right? They want you to come in super late, right? They want you to come in very late, chasing green candles, chasing chasing pumps. We're here in the deep reds with all of y'all with our $5, our $10 chip away strategy, $5 a day at a time in our chosen crypto, $10 a day at a time, $20. I don't know what throwaway money is for you guys, but that's kind of like my throwaway money level right there, right? Some of you, maybe $100 is throwaway money for you guys daily. I mean, I can't wait to get to your guys' level. I'm sure I will one day. I'm sure I will one day. Gee, is it Iron Fish? Yeah, Iron Fish, dude. Iron is the one that was accumulated by Brian Armstrong and the Base. It's going to be the privacy layer for Base. So Iron, massive utility token that's looking undervalued right there. It's been in our deep reds before. You know, this was sub 20 cents when we brought it up originally in the deep reds, right? So Iron at 25 cents, still looking pretty good on dollar, but hey, maybe we get a retracement. We'll just have to wait and see. If you know, for those who didn't get in when it was in the deep reds across the board. Fly Kiwi in the house, shout out to you. It's at 48.9 cents. No, I think it's 48.9 cents. Dude, Iron Fish just mooned even more? Holy cow. No way. No way. It was 25 cents like an hour or two before my dentist appointment. That can't be. That can't be. 50 cent. My man 50 cent dropping a 99 cent to become a tiny green giant. I appreciate you, dude. Let's make sure that, let's see how you look in green, man. I have to remove your moderator status for a little bit. But hey, once you're not green anymore, if you decide to not be green, we'll put you back with the blue wrench without a doubt, man. Up 129% for Iron Fish. Oh my God. Oh my God. Blue Crew. Another great call in the deep reds for the Blue Foundation here, guys. I mean, this is why we go into the deep reds, guys. This is why we hammer away at the deep reds. I wish I had my old notepad so I could show you the original prices we were shouting out Iron Fish at. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing, dude. Oh, man. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love that. I can't wait to look at my portfolio after this one, dude. This is going to be amazing. So Iron Fish just letting go right now, searching for $1. Let's freaking damn. That is awesome. Yes, dude, another one. Another one bites the dust. Let's go. Abe, XPX on the move. You might have to stop talking about it. Might have to stop talking about it until he gets in the deep red again. But who knows when XPX is going to get in the deep reds again, man. It looks like a little bit of juice is moving now. In market cap, now it's 2.2. Something's moving. The volume's picking up. The volume used to just be like 1K, 10K. Now the volume's like at 50K for XPX. Something's going on. I think, I don't know, maybe they got people who are watching out for activity on XPX, like little tags of XPX or Sirius Chain, or maybe YouTube channels that are tagging XPX, and they're going, oh, damn, this guy is gun-ho, jumping on this one, man. We thought we would be able to fool, everybody, right? We thought we would, but we couldn't fool the Blue Foundation. Another loss, man. Our Blue Foundation bubble just gets a little bit bigger and bigger next to the elite bubble right there. Man, that is awesome, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait for XPX to just, dude, nobody has the balls to talk about XPX, which is amazing to me because you have so many great crypto YouTubers that do so much deep research into things, and I'm surprised that none of them want to spend the time looking into Sirius Chain and XPX and researching it and trying, you know, I mean, in terms of the speculative asset alone, I just don't get it. You speculate on every single thing that is ISO 20022, but they fooled you with this one to not look into it, right? Somehow you're not looking into the one ISO 20022 crypto that is left. That is the cheapest one out there. But hey, it is what it is. Can't wait for people to start creating YouTube channels dedicated to XPX. Can't wait for them to create accounts dedicated to XPX, and then them getting so many people to chase the green candles and the green pumps of XPX that they're going to get freaking wrecked, unfortunately, because that's just the nature of normies and people who just don't really understand how crypto goes, man. You gotta, I mean, I'm not saying that we know it and that we got it down to a science, but damn, 9 years of freaking experience here. I just keep hammering away at deep reds and waiting for greens. Once we get greens, we got options. Right now, if you accumulated XPX at 0001, 0002, you got options, right? You're winning. You're winning. You already won your trade, right? You already won your trade. Sure, you can hold on for long term, right, to see where this thing's going, to see if XPX is going to be that CBDC, end-to-end CBDC tech sprint winner that it was, winner, the end-to-end CBDC provider, right? We already know it's a winner, right? We already know it's a winner. Tiny Green Giant here. Let's go. Let's go. 50 Cent, I see you've already broken out of your egg before, man. Shout out to you, man. You're just a little toddler green giant on your logo there, but you're going to get big, man. You're going to be a big green giant. I feel it, man. Shout out to you, bro. Bloopity bloop in the house. Shout out to you guys. Always appreciate the support. Thanks for hitting the like, guys. If you like XPX, you like XRP, you like SHX. Guys, we got the BG Castle pick. Some new thoughts about this, man. I go back to the original riddle. Look at this, man. Look at what he's got his eyes on. He's got his eyes. This should have been the biggest giveaway of the riddle to begin with. I think we're the only ones who have been saying that this whole trip is going to go full circle, that the jester going to become a king. We have seen the bear be many things. We've seen him be a jester. We've seen him be a gardener. We've seen him be a cowboy. We've seen him be a sculptor, right? We've seen him be a sailor. We've seen him be a gambler. We have yet to see him be a king, and that's what he's had his eyes on the whole time. What does he say? Keep your eyes on the prize. The bear with the blue eyes looking at the crown. And what does the bear also look at? The sun, right? What is the sun symbolic of? A crown, right? When the bear becomes a king, that is the final riddle. When the bear becomes a freaking king, that's what we're putting down. That's what we're putting down, right? Because remember, when those riddles would come out, I'd be like, oh man, that means we have more to go, right? That means we have more to go. When will he stop posting riddles, right? When will he stop posting riddles, right? It's when he becomes the freaking king. That's when he'll stop. That's when he'll stop posting riddles. When you see that final image of him having the crown, that's when it's going to be done. And let me see what else. What was I going to mention in relation to this? Yeah, just a full circle thing. I'm getting distracted by the chat here. I appreciate everybody's support. But yes, when the bear becomes the king, that's when it'll be finalized. We have 2 more snowballs as well going down that hill. So does that mean 2 more years? 2 more years? That's perfect timing for post cyber event. If you guys know, 2027. Let's freaking go. All right, I got to jump into the deep reds really quick here, you guys. We got a lot of deep reds to jump into. We're going to go from the shallowest to the deepest deep reds. We start off with Matic at 22 cents, negative 41% down, 10 billion supply. Matic's being slept on, guys. People are getting, lost in the sauce, excited about all these new crypto projects. The Matic's an OG. Matic's been around. Matic at 22 cents, looking like a good deep red across the board now, negative 41% down on the year, 10 billion supply. We got a Near Protocol. Near Protocol at 228. Guys, I'm trying to just give you bangers. I'm just trying to give you guys like Dino Cryptos or OGs that have, standing, technology that has been around for multiple bear and bull cycles. Some new kids on the block here, but, Near Protocol at 228, man. We don't, I can't wait to see this one go to the prices that Solana's at. 1.2 billion supply, $2.28, negative 52% down currently for Near Protocol. Top tier AI project, L1 that's out there right now. Theta at 57 cents, negative 56% down, 1 billion supply. Dude, Theta used to be 15 bucks. Theta used to be 15 freaking dollars. Theta at 57 cents is looking amazing, negative 56% down, 1 billion supply. Then we got Filecoin at $1.61. Can you believe that we have a chance at Filecoin sub $5, sub $2? Negative 58% down. Now, right across the board, dude, this thing didn't go off, in that AWS outage. Filecoin doing its thing, has its own virtual machine, negative 58% down, 2 billion supply. Filecoin's legit. Let's freaking go. That's part of not only the Brad Garlinghouse portfolio, that's part of the Greg Kidd Hard Yaka portfolio, right? Guys, if you like info like this, hitting the like helps out everybody. It helps out everybody to try to find good opportunities or to even find awareness in crypto, man. We don't want to, we don't want just the big money business guys to be the ones who are making money off the digital asset space. No way. And we don't want the AI, right? AI, love them. Right? Great tool. Can't wait for the AI economy. Can't wait to interact with AI. Right? But we want to have our portion too. So we're not slaves to the AI, right? So we're not slaves to the robots. We're equals with them. We're like, hey, I have XRP as well. I have TIBBIR as well. AI. Okay. Let me see what else we got. I made more in 2025 swing trading 50 to 100% moves and buying back on collapses than I did holding from 20 to 2025. Nice, Space Patsy. Go. Hey, man. Good stuff. You learned how to trade, my dude. You've gained experience, right? You've built your mountain. Just like how J. Roy Bulldog built his mountain with meme coins and freaking, his castle. You're building your castle your own way, man. And that's what it's all about. People finding their own, vibe for crypto here. All right, let's keep going. What's up, Bradley Corleone? Appreciate you. I love how the chat starts to slow down when I start talking about the deep reds because people are probably just writing them down or typing them down, searching them. Who knows? We got MDT, measurable data token for the data economy that's not fully here yet. 1 cent, 606 million supply, total supply right now for MDT. So at 1 penny, 606 million supply, we can do some damage to that supply. Easy to get through Coinbase. 1 penny, negative 58% down, right? So MDT, measurable data token, definitely worth keeping an eye on. I mean, and once again, minimum risk in terms of like, I chip away with my, I skip my coffee for the day, I get some MDT, I never even have to think about it again because I have a good portion of a 606 million supply crypto. Caspa, dude, I hated the times when people would shill me Caspa to chase the pump, right? They were saying, oh, there's plenty of juice left. You got to get in on Caspa, right? No, now is the time. It is right across the board for Caspa, KAS, at 5 cents. People forgetting about it because all the new cryptos that come out and new things, right? Now Caspa is looking prime right here at 5 pennies, 28 billion supply, negative 59% down. Then we got Chainport. Port X came back down to the triple zeros, you guys. Maybe it got back up to the 001, but the time I wrote this down, Port X is back down in the triple zeros with the 680 million supply, negative 61% down. 7,000 holders, dude. This used to be 5,000 holders or less than 5,000 holders when we were talking about it, you know, past couple of months ago, right? When it was in the deep reds. Now Port X starting to show some signs of life. I'm excited to see where Port X goes from here. This next one that we're going to jump into, I really like. I'm pretty excited about this one, just as a speculative play because of the supply, the price, and quality of followers for this project. Crypto is bizarrely tribal, just like sports. I wonder why stocks are different. Yeah, I got you. Let's go. Oh, what's up, Gore TV? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you. AM Wood, let's go. Guys, appreciate you guys hitting the like. If we can get 25 likes for this stream, dude, I got way more than 25 cryptos on this list, man. If I can get 1 like per crypto that I'm shouting out, that would be amazing, man, because I don't know of any other crypto YouTube channels that are doing this type of stuff, man. They'll talk to you about cryptos that have pumped, getting you to chase green candles. Sure, the partnerships and the quality of the followers and all that stuff is really great, but that would have been better to know when it was deep reds across the board, right? And that's what we're trying to do here with all these cryptos that we're bringing up on here. Hell, you know, Base Patsy, I love TIBBIR, but you were talking about it in the deep reds, man. You got us on that journey, you know, early, and thankfully, man. Now TIBBIR, we may have to wait for a little retracement. Maybe it can go back to the 20-cent range. I don't know. I'm not saying it will because that supply is pretty small. But, you know, we don't want to be chasing green candles. And if we do, we chip away if we have to have that crypto. If we just can't live without that crypto for another day, we just start chipping away a little bit because, you know what? My $5 could turn into either $10 the next day or it can turn into $2.50 because I'm chasing a green candle, right? All right. Let's go into this next one. 000 crypto and X crypto. Negative 61% down. XPnet. Looking to be an interoperable NFT marketplace. Casper follows it. Hedera connections follow it, right? XPnet not looking too bad here at 0005. I mean, the risk is baked into the price right here. 1 billion supply. 1 billion supply. So you having thousands of these of XPnet in the 000s is already enough damage to this freaking supply. And you can get thousands for, or maybe 1,000 for $5, right? So XPnet looking really, really good here at around these ranges. Nobody talking about XPnet. Weird black and white crypto logo as well. So next crypto that, yes, 1 like per crypto would be great, man. I'm bringing up, I got more than 20 cryptos on this list today. So we're definitely, SWFTC could use some chipping. There we go. I love everybody starting to use the same lingo. That's awesome, man. We got a hell of a foundation here. TIBBIR wicked to 41 cents and it's back to 35 now. There we go. All right. So that's the retracement right there. That you already know it can break the seal of 40 cents. Maybe we can start chipping away right here. All-time highs every couple of weeks, up only long-term. Let's go, Base Patsy. Dude, Base Patsy is going to be such a legend for this TIBBIR call, man, on the channel, dude. Shout out to you, my man. Shout out to you. All right, let's go into, I mean, Base Patsy is going to be a legend in his own right. It doesn't even need to be this channel that does it for him. But next crypto, next like, let's do Multiverse X, EGLD. Can provide decentralized recovery. It's part of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. 28 million supply at $10 right now. We can get 1 whole EGLD right now. 1 whole EGLD for a micro payment economy in the future. Let's freaking go at $10.06, negative 62% down, 28 million supply. Guys, this decentralized recovery alliance is absolutely essential. Good luck to your crypto if it cannot provide decentralized recovery, because businesses, institutions, big money are going to want that. They're going to want to be able to recover their assets just in case it gets lost. I think all holders would probably want to do that, right? I think all holders would want to do that, whether you're a business, institution, bank, or just one of us, right? So EGLD at $10, being able to provide decentralized recovery with the 28 million supply, negative 62% down on the year. We got IMX. We've talked about Immutable X when it was at 30 cents, y'all. 30 cents IMX. It's at 53 cents right now, but now it's starting to look red again. It's starting to get red across the board. Negative 65% down, 2 billion supply for IMX. IMX, you know, I just like that it's an X crypto, but I like that it's looking like it's trying to be a premier gaming platform, and there's an interesting following for this crypto as well. Dang, where did I leave my? There it is. I need some water. Talking so many cryptos, so little time. All right. That dude lost $3 million of XRP. Damn. I'm a legend in my own mind. That's all that matters, Base Patsy. That's all that matters, man. Because what's in your mind is also outside, right? Within, without. Phantom Beat. I mean, it must, dude, Base Patsy, like, is so humble, dude. He's not even like, I like that he's not the type of guy who's like, dude, I just made like 100K off TIBBIR. I just made $1 million off TIBBIR. I like that he's not flexing that way, you know? That's awesome. All right. Let's go to Cody. Cody's a sleeper, guys. I honestly think we're at a bottom for Cody, because Cody used to be at 2 cents forever, right? So if we touch 2 cents, then we're for sure double bottoming. But at 3 cents, we're as close to the bottom as we can get right here. Cody at 3 cents, negative 66% down, 2 billion supply, major, followed by the Centralized Recovery Alliance. Hard Yaka portfolio has it. Greg Kidd owns it, right? Cody is being slept on. DAG-based technology here. Almost responsible for reviving ADA in a way, right? When Cody Pay joined ADA, all of a sudden ADA went from like 2 cents to 50 cents, right? So Cody is doing some big things here. Privacy focused as well. 3 cents, negative 66% down, 2 billion supply for Cody, COTI. You can get it on Coinbase easily. We can get 1,000 of these, do a damage to the 2 billion supply there, and never think about it again. Just wait and look for places to stake our Cody and build more Cody on top of Cody and enjoy the currency of the internet future right there for Cody. Beto, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? XLM, it's better. Hey, man, I know you jumping into the chat. We don't really, we don't really just like, I think you're misinterpreting what this whole channel is about. So let me just give you a lowdown. We love XLM. We called out SHX at 0003. We called out XLM at 2 pennies, man. Like, I understand you're maybe a stellar not jumping on in here. Just because I wear an XRP hat doesn't mean that I don't like XLM, dude. I'm talking about like 20 or 50 cryptos per episode, bro, right? That are all in deep reds, right? All in deep reds. XLM was in the deep reds, man. So saying XLM, it's better right now, I get it. It's not, it's a great crypto, but we're not here to try to do compare and contrast. This crypto is better than that crypto. This crypto is better than this, right? We're not here to do that. We're here to tackle deep reds. We're here to tackle cryptos that are red across the board, down significantly on the year, right? XLM is unfortunately not down significantly on the year, right? But I still like XLM. Don't get me wrong. I've been shouting out XLM DeFi for multiple years, right? Aqua, 000s, Fo at 25 cents. Don't mess with me, man. I know what I freaking know, dude. I'm just saying. I'm just playing around, Beto. Like, I just know that you're a gray. You don't really have it's probably your first time watching this channel. We just talk about every crypto under the sun. We're interoperable. And we tried to keep it good vibes and good times. Always, man. We don't try to compare and contrast, right? Ukrainia have it, dude. Okay, Ukrainia have a stellar-based CBDC. Ripple, none. Actually, you got to do your research, man. There's plenty of pilots for CBDC testing for Ripple. And if you really want to talk about like proof of CBDCs, like real proof, check out the CBDC tech sprint of 2022. Check out who the winner was. Check out who the finalists were. The finalists were your Stellar, Ripple, R3, Dragonfly FinTech, and you know who won? You know, Dragonfly FinTech, by the way, is Serious Chain XPX. You know who won that? Dragonfly FinTech. Dragonfly FinTech, Serious Chain XPX is the only one that has been publicly acknowledged by the BIS, the G20, SWIFT, Monetary Authority of Singapore, People's Bank of China, Bank of England, as an end-to-end CBDC solution provider. It's the only one with actual proof of being able to do the whole CBDC life cycle from beginning to end. The only one. All the other ones are little tests and pilots, but no true acknowledgement by the BIS of officially being able to do so. They've been able to be finalists, right, which is good enough, right? It's good for XDC, good for XLM, good for XRP, but nobody talks about XPX. And, you know, I mean, I'm saying if we want to talk about CBDC stuff and really get to the proof of it and all that stuff, then go to the source. Go to the freaking source. Has the BIS acknowledged Stellar as an end-to-end CBDC solution? Come back to me if it has. Come back to me if BIS has acknowledged Stellar as an end-to-end CBDC solution provider legitimately, not just as a finalist, not just as a finalist. And also, there's room enough for XRP, XLM, SHX, HBAR, Algorand, QNT, XPX to run the world. It's going to be, it's not one crypto to rule them all, man. It's going to be a global web of trust. There's not going to be one dragon's head that you can cut off. It's going to be a Cerberus, dude. It's going to be multiple heads to the freaking dragon, right? That's how they keep you on chain. G looks ahead for bargains. Yeah, exactly, man. We talk about cryptos when people are too afraid to talk about them because the sentiment is so damn low, right? What do you think about ZBEC? Yeah, we talked about ZBEC at 000. So I don't care if it's a scam or not. I'm looking for gains. I'm looking for undervalued in terms of their supply, in terms of their price, right? If it's, you know, I like ZBCN when it was in 000. I mean, maybe here at 003, it looks really good because of the Stellar partnership and all that good stuff, but it was looking better at 000, and I'm holding on to the ZBCN that I invested in at that time in 000. I don't know if I'm, you know, accumulating more, but, you know, I just like jumping into deep reds. Once it starts turning green, I just ride it. I ride the green, and I know we're not in an official bull cycle yet, but, you know, ZBCN still looks pretty decent right now, definitely building up some steam. Don't know if it's a scam. All of these cryptos could possibly be scams, but I'm not here for scams. I'm here to make some gains. I'm here to have green candles. I'm here to get options, right? To have options. But yeah, sorry for the aggroness there, Beto. I just know you're a gray. I just don't want you to misinterpret what this channel's about. You know, just shout out to you, man. Thanks for jumping on in. At the precise moment right now, they don't want to raise the alarms. Raise the alarms for what? Raise the alarms for what? Dude, this CBDC tech sprint happened in 2022, and everybody's forgotten about it. Like, it didn't even raise the alarms for Dragonfly FinTech, right? XPX didn't even freaking do anything that, you know, after the CBDC tech sprint win. XRP and XLM didn't even do anything for being finalists on that. So, like, if XLM would have won that CBDC tech sprint, sure, maybe some alarms would have gone on. Maybe we get a little bit of speculation, but it wouldn't have been enough because they still control BTC. They still control the market. They can still dump the market despite the win. And that's what they ended up doing, right? And they made people forget about that whole CBDC tech sprint altogether, right? Let's see what else we got going on here. Shout out to the chat. I got a lot of cryptos to go over, guys, so we got a little bit of time to do it. I made $150 with ZBCN when it was at 0009. There we go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Jumping in, low sentiment, right? Right across the board. That's what it's about. Okay, scooped up another chunk of Do and XPX today. Nice, Abe. I got to check out Do. I wonder if we added that to the list. We've added a lot more to the list, that is for sure. Let me see. Do. Got it. Okay, let's go into our next cryptos here. So after Cody at 3 cents, 66% down, 2 billion supply, we got Pyth Network. Pyth, we've been waiting for this one to go into the deep reds, and now it's there. Pyth at 11 cents, negative 67% down, 10 billion supply. Definitely worth keeping an eye out for that one there, especially if it goes under 10 cents. If we get Pyth under 10 cents, that's a hell of an opportunity. Xenon, right? 28 cents, negative 67% down, 10 million supply. Xenon, Jack Dorsey backed it, right? Community-driven blockchain project right here. Trying to be the replacement for Bitcoin, believe it or not. But proof of momentum, looking like an interesting form of consensus. The AI, when I put it through our little, tests to, with our Blue Crew list, AI seems to like Xenon a good bit and keeps putting it consistently on our lists now for top 25 cryptos that are for like micropayments or AI focused or decentralized recovery. I got a great decentralized recovery list for you guys. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. So I'm talking about like 40 cryptos today on today's stream. We'll do a top 25 decentralized recovery, list because, of the AWS outage, we want to know about cryptos that could survive outages like this, that can still be powered offline and can do decentralized recovery, right? So IOTX is next up on this list at a penny, negative 61% down, or 71% down, my bad. We're getting deeper and deeper into the pit of the deep reds right here. Sorry, guys, give me a sec. IOTX at a penny, negative 71% down, 9.4 billion supply. OG DPIN crypto here. Quality following, very good following on X for IOTX. Active, IOTX easy to get as well on Coinbase. MDT and IOTX and IMX are really fun to get on Coinbase, in the deep reds, without a doubt. But I love these penny cryptos. I love being able to get like sub penny or penny cryptos on, in the first gateway. I don't have to jump through too many hoops. But IOTX not looking too bad here at a penny. This could be a bottom for IOTX. It's hard to see it going into the 009, 008 range. If it does, oh man, IOTX is be primed for the taking right there. But less than a 10 billion supply. IOTX at a penny, negative 71% down. We got XX Network at a penny, negative 72% down, 950 million supply. This is the deep red of 2025. SHX was the deep red of 2023 for us. We flipped the switch in September 24th of 2023 when we kept saying, okay, they're going to keep letting us accumulate SHX at triple zeros like this. We're going to own a majority of the supply. Eventually, the Blue Foundation will just have a majority of the supply. We'll flip our own switch. We flipped the switch in September. Towards the end of the year of 2023, going into 2024 was a fantastic ride. Going to 3 cents for SHX. Dude, SHX being the top gaining ISO 20022 crypto in 2024. So fantastic, opportunity here. HBAR was our 2024 deep red of the year at 2 cents for the longest time. And then we got to see what HBAR did near the end of that year. So I don't think XX Network is getting, we'll see how the end of the year goes. It's been a very sideways and down year so far. So maybe we get some fireworks near the end of the year in these last couple of months. But XX Network, beyond hell, even this year, at a penny, negative 72% down, 950 million is the deep red of 2025. I keep thinking that maybe it should be XPX, right? That is the deep red of 2025. We can make both of them those. But I have a, just because of those XRPL connections and the WorldCoin investments, WorldChain, 3 grants into the XX Network, and quantum resistant tech right here for XX Network. XX at a penny looking just bullish, dude. 950 mil supply at a penny, negative 72% down. AKT, dude. AKT is wonderful under $1. Wonderful under $1. AKT's got great volume. Decentralized cloud OG right here. Collaborative with Filecoin, collaborative with Siacoin, right? AKT at 69 cents right now, negative 72% down, 388 million supply. So AKT 69 cents, negative 72%, 72% down, 388 mil at 69 cents. Dude, let's freaking go. We can get AKT, accumulate, put it to work, staking it, building up staking rewards of AKT, and then cashing them out when this thing's like $7, $10+, dude. I can't wait for that Cosmos ecosystem to erupt, man. The Cosmos ecosystem is taking a beating, and there's some cryptos that are ripe for the taking, like AKT, like Osmo, that are in that ecosystem. Regen is sub a penny right now, man. So loving getting exposure to that Cosmos ecosystem while it's still in the deep reds. Bitcoin M21, how are you doing, man? Appreciate you jumping on in. Any take on Energy Web token? Love it under $1. Love EWT under $1. Being able to get an Energy Web node and stake it, right? Get some staking rewards for our EWT. Very excited. I don't expect EWT to blossom until post the cyber event. Base Patsy, it's got to be. It's got to be. Run a node till then. Let's go. EWT, love an EWT. Axelar, the bridge of bridges. I think it's very, very, dude. Axelar's on our deep reds list here, man. You got ahead of us here, Berto. Now you're thinking the right way here on this channel, man. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it, man. Ripple Effect, appreciate you, man. Top 3 best buys with the greatest upside potential. Top 3 best. Okay, XX Network, Lumia, and XPX. Why not? Why not XPX? But XX Network and Lumia, I like a lot for sure. XPX, you guys know I love, but it's hard to suggest now that it's not a deep red across the board. How about BDP? How about Big Data Protocol at 2 cents, 80 million supply, negative 82% down, providing private investment data to AI agents, and we know how big AI agents are getting. But I'm jumping ahead of myself on the deep reds list, guys. We're going to get redder and redder, and BDP and Axelar are further down the reds here. As you notice, we've gone from like 60% into the 70% range. Now we go to Hashpack at a penny. But shout out to you, Ripple Effect. If we can hit his like for that $5 donation, man, I am always grateful for the support, you guys. And in the description below, if you guys want to mine Satoshis with me through the Ember app, using the referral code gets you extra Satoshis when you're mining using the app. We got to start talking about some Ember strategies, man. We've been figuring out some good stuff for Ember in their predictions market of how to just boost our Satoshi gains weekly, right? By using those predictions in the Ember app there. But anyways, that'll be a separate video for another time. We got to go to the deep res. We got a long list. Pack at a penny. Pack at a penny. Hashpack is the Hedera's, native wallet. Hashpack at a penny, negative 72% down, 1 billion supply. This is a tremendous opportunity right there. Ripple Affact, this might actually, you know what, dude? Just the Hedera ecosystem. I feel like so, bullish on that ecosystem and XLM's ecosystem, but, going with the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, right? Hashpack at a penny, negative 72% down, 1 billion supply. Hashpack is part of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, guys. HBAR is part of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. BSL, Bank Social, BSL is part of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. So those are some really bullish cryptos within that ecosystem. Saucer Swap at 3 cents, dude. Pairing up your HBAR with Sauce right now, you'll look like a freaking genius, right? Doing those liquidity pools. But yeah, Hashpack, you can stake it. You can earn Hashpack per transaction that you do through the wallet. You get rewards back. Loving the pack at a penny, negative 72% down, 1 billion supply. We can do some damage to that supply right there. We got Tara, TARA at 001, negative 73% down, 10 billion supply. Layer 1 crypto here at 001s, negative 73% down. So you guys know how I love my layer 1 cryptos that are like penny less, right? Tara looking really good, looking 73% down, right across the board. 001, 10 billion supply. Pretty good following on X as well. Decent activity. We go to Citadel. Citadel 1, XCT, 0003, this platform is an OG validator in some really big layer one cryptos. XCT, you can stake it. 1 billion supply. Dude, we don't even have to think about this crypto ever again. We throw $5, $10 in, make it work for us, stake it, build up some XDC while we're just waiting for that bull cycle, and then we'll see what the bull cycle possibly does for another X crypto, XCT at 0003. We go into another decentralized recovery crypto, AI privacy focused OG, beast of a crypto right here, created in 2017, 2016. Rose Network, Oasis Protocol. Rose, the blue rose, ROSE, 1 penny, negative 75% down, 10 billion supply. You know the significance of the blue rose? The blue rose is an anomaly in nature, and rose is going to be the anomaly here in crypto. This one was one of the bigger surprises, seeing them join that decentralized recovery alliance. And I get so excited seeing it at a penny, because we can get 1,000 so easy while it's at a penny right here, right across the board. Rose is going to do some things. Negative 75% down, 10 billion supply. We got CTXC, Cortex AI, man. People are sleeping on this freaking crypto. This crypto is an AI OG, right? Great following, great developments. We've seen this thing tear through multiple dollars when it's gotten bullish, right? So CTXC at 5 pennies. The risk is looking like it's baked in. We may be hitting a bottom for all we know here with CTXC. Negative 76% down, 300 million supply, right? RIO, RIO at 20 cents, negative 76% down, 350 million supply. RIO, real estate, on-chain, partner, connections with Algorand, connections with Stellar. At 20 cents, I'm liking getting some RIO, especially with that 350 million supply. That means I don't have to own a lot of RIO to possibly see some wicked gains if this thing, realizes its potential. Axelar at 20 cents. Axelar is the bridge of bridges. Somebody was shouting out Axelar earlier in the chat. It was Berto, I think it was, right? It was Berto, or sorry if I mispronounced your name, my dude. Let me just, Berto or Beto. Beto, appreciate you, man. Any take? Yeah, we were just talking about EWT. Appreciate everybody's support. Once again, guys, if we can get a like per crypto that we're talking about here, guys, I put in a lot of work, and it would just be great to see that reciprocated, through the channel. Because, I know a lot of other crypto YouTubers, that, hell, there's some great ones. Don't get me wrong. They do way better research than we do, right? I give a shout out to them. But there's other crypto YouTubers out there that, man, I don't think they do half the work that we freaking do. And they just talk about one crypto, and it's just like, already pumping, right? So, it would just be nice to see this community really, make it to the main stage, amongst those other crypto YouTubers are out there. And I think we're unique because I don't see any other crypto YouTubers that talk about like 20 to 50 cryptos per stream like we do. And all of them are just like super low sentiment. Maybe that's why we get low viewership, because we're not talking about cryptos that have high sentiment. But it is what it is. Let's go into FET, FET, 25 cents. FET is an powerhouse AI crypto. I don't really need to tell too many people about this. The Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance is what it is. 25 cents, 2.7 billion supply. It's been getting a lot of FUD in its direction. Dude, it could be getting ready for a breakout though, man. This one's has been on the downcline for a good bit. I'm excited to see what FET is going to do in this bull cycle, without a doubt. Zeta, layer one crypto at 12 cents. Very ambitious layer one crypto, negative 82% down. Build once, deploy everywhere. Zeta that's what they're looking to provide. 12 cents, negative 82% down, 1.7 billion supply. We talked about big data protocol, providing private investment data to AI agents. AI agents are only getting bigger. TIBBIR is only getting bigger. BDP at 2 cents, 80 million supply, negative 82% down. Dude, $5, we do damage. We have whole numbers of an 80 million supply crypto. All right, is what it is. Nur AI. Dude, Nur AI has been dead and has come back to life. XNA, XNA is at 0001, negative 84% down, 15.8 billion supply for NER AI, XNA, 0001. I love the 0001 crypto. That means I could get thousands out of a 15.8 billion supply for little, for very, very little. I love it. XRD, Radix Native, XRD 002, negative 84% down, 13 billion supply. Big ETH type of crypto, I believe, for Radix Native and what it's doing there. Let's talk about another one. What else do we got? We got Nibiru, Nibi, Nibi at 1 penny, negative 84% down, 1.5 billion supply. We got Alio, a major privacy-focused crypto here that the Decentralized Recovery Alliance follows at 26 cents, negative 86% down. No idea about the supply. If anybody can find the supply for Alio, please let me know. But at 26 cents, negative 86% down right now for what's looking like to be a pretty big deal privacy-focused platform. And once again, privacy is now starting to become like the thing, right? AI and privacy is what people are looking at. That's why we love the Blue Rose. It's the combo of those two, right? But privacy is all nice. But if you can't do decentralized recovery, then what good is the privacy? If you can't resist quantum attacks, what good is the privacy, right? So XX Network, quantum resistant, privacy focused crypto, basically looking like the only one that's been gearing for quantum resistance. And luckily, XRPL is partnered with them. So that's a good thing. That's a nice thing, right? Got to have on-demand payments with on-demand privacy, right? Combo. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here. Wrench Green Giant showing. Mine was removed when I made the big mistake to join as a member. I will not make that mistake again. Here, dude. Hey. Okay, hey. If you want to be like a green blue giant, I'll make you a green blue giant, 50 Cent. I'll make you a green blue giant, dude. There you go. Now you're a green blue giant. There you go. How about that? Making everybody happy. One like at a time. We got PBX, Paribus X, multi-lending, multi-bridge lending, borrowing, RWA, type of platform here. 408, negative 88% down, 10 billion supply for PBX. 408 and 10 billion supply. I throw $5 at it, never think about it again. We'll be able to stake it very soon. And I can't wait to stake this PBX and just make it work for me and see if it starts knocking out some zeros as we go on throughout the years here. PBX is built on our next crypto right here, Lumia, Lumia at 15 cents, negative 88% down, 238 million supply, right? 238 million supply for Lumia. We got Telos at 3 cents, negative 88% down, 430 million supply, hyper scalable layer 1 crypto right here, high transactions per second, privacy. TLOS just recently got listed on Coinbase, right, during a bear cycle. I'm liking TLOS at 3 cents with that low supply, negative 88% down. We got Nodl, Nodl at 0001, negative 91% down, 21 billion supply. Trying to do a decentralized network through phones, it looks like. So NODL 0001, negative 91% down. The risk is looking like it's baked in, right? This crypto looks as dead as dead can be. Maybe it goes to 4 zeros, but Nodal at 0001, 21 billion supply, not looking too bad there in the deep reds. We got Justice for Fitty. Did Lobster Wallet get hacked? I had someone earlier call me today claiming they was from Lobster Wallet. Ooh, that's weird. Watch out, Ripple FX. Watch out with those things, man. Watch out with the. I don't know about anything with Lobster Wallet getting hacked, man. And now you make me want to. First mention of Lumia? No, this isn't the first mention of Lumia. I think we mentioned Lumia in maybe three videos in a row now. Lumia is just getting redder though. that's the thing with Lumia. Lumia is getting redder, right? So Lumia, Lumia, black and white crypto, 15 cents, 238 million supply, right? We got, let me see, we got Root at 001, negative 93% down, 12 billion supply. We got DEAI, 2 cents, negative 94% down, 1 billion supply. Dude, this DEAI has some good partnerships with Near Protocol, Aptos, Ocean, right? Worth keeping an eye out for, without a doubt. For DEAI at 2 cents, negative 94% down, 1 billion supply. I like those type of partnerships right there, especially with one that's a Decentralized Recovery Alliance partnership. So that's good for DEAI. It's also called 01, but the ticker is DEAI. Then we go to A0. Guys, we're going into the 90s, right? These are cryptos that are 90+% down all year. These are very high risk, right? But the risk is baked into their price. If we chip away $5 at a time, it doesn't feel like we're, if we lose it all, hell, our $5 can really go a long way because the sentiment is so damn low. That's what I love about these cryptos, like in the 90+% down ranges. So A0 at a penny, negative 96% down, 520 million supply. 1 penny to do damage to a 520 million supply. Remember when Solana was at $1, $2, $10, right? And we were talking about it in terms of its supply with 500 million, right? Dude, A0 is at a freaking penny. $5 can change our freaking lives on A0, right? If this thing turns out to be that digital Euro Association connected, Ripple connected, Quant connected platform right here, A0 not looking too bad. And A0 could be a dark horse to join the Decentralized Recovery Alliance as well, since Decentralized Recovery Alliance follows them. We got NCN, 0001, negative 97% down, 3 billion supply, NeuroChain AI. Then we got EMC at 001, negative 97% down, 979 million supply. This one's called Edge Matrix Chain. EMC has got NVIDIA connections, man. And at 001, negative 97% down, less than a billion supply. Looking pretty damn good right there. Then we got Self-Chain, a layer 1 crypto at the bottom of the pit right here, negative 98% down, 005 for Self-Chain, SLF, 414 million supply. Guys, those are the deep reds. I won't be able to go over them again. Unfortunately, we got to be heading on out and making this video just an hour. But I am so grateful for the people who tuned in. Thanks for hitting the like on the way out. And if you guys missed out and are joining in now, just feel free to rewind the video and jump in through our deep reds and the whole show again. We try to stream daily, Monday through Friday at around 3:30 p.m. PST. This time of year, I start getting really busy with work, and sometimes work comes on the day that I need to get that money, man. I need to get that money so I can buy some of these deep reds, right? So just so grateful for everybody. We try to get a video in a day, right? We try to get some deep reds videos in every day. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a different video when we stream. We'll do a top 25 decentralized recovery list. Cryptos that are, going to be future-proof for decentralized recovery, to say the least. Top 25 coming up soon. Once again, in the description below, you guys can help us out. Donating helps us out. Liking helps us out. Subbing helps us out. Hitting that bell helps us out. And becoming a member helps us out. Guys, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Always grateful. Not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Always wrong. Blue Foundation, always right. This is the worst show with the best community. Thanks to the best community jumping on in today. Thank you, Blue Foundation. Thank you, Green Giants. And thank you, Deep Red Alliance. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the golden eyes, and we got crypto. See you guys in the Blue Castle. Adios.